Oh man, you know what we used to call her?
Yeah.
Jawbone. Yeah, we used to call her Jawbone. Yeah, she used to, man. And that's the fear. Even now to this day, I used to get so much work in the league that a lot of these niggas done married to work. And they with the work, the same work that we used to take, be there 3 a.m. call, 2 a.m. call, come through, bad. That's they wives. So when a nigga like me come into the room now, they get to scrambling and breathing deep and go. I gotta go to the bathroom, baby. I'll be right back. Like I can't tell the homie what's because it's in the past.
Yeah.
But man, I done had contracts taken away based on who I was fucking with.
Really?
Yeah.
Politics?
Seriously? Man, you can't be on this team and you done fuck this man's wife.
So wait, when you seen the whole thing that played out with what's my man name? The coach from Ime Udoka.
Yes.
Cause he bounced back, right? He over in Houston, he was over in Boston. But when you seen that play out, is that normal?
Yes. Yes, niggas is fucking everybody. Everybody's fucking everybody. They done fuck coaches' wives. When I found out niggas was fucking coaches' wives, that's why I was like, ooh, there ain't no limits.
But that's see, that's scary though, because it's like I ain't trying to mess up my money.
You're not, but it can't mess up your money. It can only mess up your relationship with the coach. Because if I'm banging you, like Dwayne Casey, when the motherfucker was banging Dwayne Casey, bitch.
No way.
Oh yeah.
Toronto?
No, in Minnesota.
Oh.
He was my coach.
Wait. Dwayne Casey, how did he end up in Toronto?
He got fired from Minnesota.
Because he went from Toronto here.
Yeah.
No way, Rashad. Yeah. No way.
Absolutely. But that ain't the only one. Jamal Mosley, his chick, they got him for the Magic, coach for the Magic right now.
No way.
Got him. They snipers. That's the thing that I be trying to tell y'all. Like when you listening to these red pills, fresh and fist, all these guys talking about what you got to do, and man, listen, y'all being set up because it don't matter.
Is what they bought.
The bread speak, money talk, bullshit walk, boy. At the front door, what's up? You want some of this high class bitch? What's up? You want some of this high class, man? Paul Pierce said some of the coldest shit ever. We all in the room. Well, it wasn't me. I wasn't there. I'm not gonna say we all. I was told the story that they was all in the room. Mm-hmm. Paul Pierce comes in and there's a bunch of girls in there. He said, "Hey man, fuck y'all in here doing? Oh man, which one of y'all bitches want to fuck with a $20 million a year nigga?" That's not fair.
Oh,
that's not fair.
Oh
so think about now in 2023. How them young niggas coming in getting 30, 40 million a year.
Yo, I seen Damian Lillard's contract. Come on, man. Mother. And then right after that, I seen he was getting a divorce. But
yeah, because the shit going on in the world. So you think about how the tricking is going now. I got 40 million. I'm Jaylen Brown. I ain't got no girl. I'm in all the DMs.
So y'all regular dudes better keep y'all chicks from around these players.
Oh man, y'all regular dudes just might as well, you know what I'm saying, chalk it up, man.
It ain't no hope.
It's $12.99 on OnlyFans, man. It's 250. You pick one, go to the back room, man. These chicks is gonna switch it up. And they done switched it up to the point where you gotta date them to get some pussy.
Can y'all see or are y'all paying attention to the different women that's in the arena?
What? Snipers.
Y'all paying attention to them in the arena?
We the coldest snipers ever. So meaning if you at the game with your girl and you go to the bathroom and we see she by herself, by the time you get back, we might have her number.
How?
Ball boy. Go get her. You see her right there? Yeah. No. Right there. Yeah. Her. Get her. Yeah. Send her the number. Yeah. I got you. Oh yeah. That's how it happens. I'm thinking, man, my baby, she want to go to some concert or something. She ain't go to no concert. She out of town, boy. You got to be careful. And it's social media now. It's Snapchat. It's hidden invisible DMs. It's you don't open up the picture all the way, it'll disappear. Like, boy, what? It's lethal.
That's crazy.
All the praises and the honor goes to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Recha Ha Kodash, and double honors to the elder apostles and bishops of Great Millstone. Honors to you, brethren. Honors to the elect scattered abroad. Shalom to you, few sisters. Peace to the elect. I want to touch on this video here. This video is by this YouTube influencer, whatever you want to call him. His name is Anton Daniels, I believe, and he kind of goes in getting on Eve, the woman, and how everything is screwed up. But he has a problem with the Hebrew Israelites, and he calls the Hebrew Israelites hot trash. Now, there's particular groups that he may have dealt with that he believes that, but not all Israelites teach the same, nor do they behave the same. So I just wanted to say that. So hopefully I can get some edification out of this video, because this is one of his platforms, and I didn't really want to put all this up. But I think the worst thing about the video itself is the comments. There was some jakes on there saying, "Hey man, I don't lay with other men's wives," and the other ones say, "Well, that's the game. You got to deal with it." The scripture says, Jeremiah 4, I believe 22, it says, "My people are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge." Right? So our people want to sin. They want the adultery. And it's a lot of the men, Jake is the head of the adultery. I mean, we're not going to say Eve is the victim of the adultery, because she's right along with him doing it. But if you never looked upon another man's wife, right, and you never committed adultery with the woman, then it wouldn't happen. This also proves that there's no fear in the land. There's no fear in the Lord. That also proves that. Because if there was any kind of fear or any kind of, consequences, accountability, then there would be more fear, right? Not that it would completely stop it, but it would be more fear. Now, what if our people followed the laws to the best of their ability according to the Bible? But when we bring up the Bible, they'll say stuff like it's man-made, it's not authenticated, it isn't real. But what about what's in it? Right? And we're going to read some scriptures even out of the Apocrypha to go into that. This is Ecclesiastes 9:9. "Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her." You see, and that's exactly, they're doing everything against what the scripture says to do. Right? And everybody has a fit. What we're saying. You got a lot of these jakes, they get off on sleeping with another man's wife. Right? Not so much the single woman, but they get off, especially now. Old school, they was doing it. I remember the old rappers and even basketball players of old school, they just had all the groupies coming up in their rooms. This also proves the phoniness of Babylon and the sickness and the lies that they put on men, saying men are dogs. I don't know if this is old school. This was a thing in my day. They always said, well, men are dogs, right? But for whatever reason, when there's a high-valued celebrity, they don't care if this celebrity has a wife. Hell, they don't care if that celebrity had 4 women before him. It also goes to show you it's about wealth. And when the Lord gives us our power and our wealth back, you're going to see how it's going to roll, except we're going to be in complete order, and we're going to have them in complete subjection as well. So when these women, they marry a high-value athlete, when those athletes retire, remember, that's why you got them, why they got you. Then you see all the divorces coming out. So we're living in a time now worse than before, where Eve will marry you and have no care and take all your money, half your money. So anybody gets married in 2023, I don't know what's wrong with them. So really, they was all in for the taking from the beginning. So it is what it is. What can you expect? This is just proving how sick Babylon is. These women will look at you and they'll marry you. And the men, believe it or not, they're the ones that accepting of it. I mean, you hear all this adultery, and he calls them snipers. You know, a man leave and I'm getting his woman. Jake get off on another man's nakedness, so to speak. And that's what it is when you mess with another man's wife. And, you know, a lot of you Jakes, you're not considering the type of woman that you're getting. Right? And then you got to consider where you're at. This is Babylon. Let me go here. This is, I'm not going to read much on this. Let's go to Job 31 and 31 and 9 or 31 and 8. 31 and 9. If thine heart have been deceived by a woman, or if I have laid wait at my neighbor's door, then let my own wife grind unto another, and let others bow down upon her. See that? So all you Jakes that you done committed adultery all your lives, even some of us before we came into the truth, some not even knowingly. And then you wonder why another man's bowing down on her. Well, there's your answer. There's your answer right there. Because you reap what you sow. Deuteronomy, see, a lot of you Jakes, you get off on it, right? But then you find a little damsel. Well, I'm not going to call him a damsel, but you call yourself, you get the woman that you look at and you finally want to settle down. And this Jake, I think his name Rashid McCants, something like that. Rashad McCants, an NBA player. I think he played for the Timberwolves or something like that. He's airing out all the dirty secrets that's been going on, not just by them, but rappers, anybody of high value, which tells you, you hear all the stories, the eligible bachelor. You know what eligible is? Somebody who's got money. Let's just put it, I'm not going to go into the definitions. You know, somebody who's ready to be married, right? Somebody who's valuable. That's what they consider the eligible bachelor. Not just a man who don't even have a wife in general, who might be working an average job. That's not eligible to these women today. You know, what's eligible is a man, let me look that up. Let me look up eligible. Eligible today is a man that is fit to take care of them. Although society has set them up to take care of themselves, right? Let's see, eligible, it says a qualified participant or be chosen, right? Worthy of being chosen, right? That's what Eve considers eligible. Somebody who's making as much money as she does. So if she's six figures, she need a man that makes double that. That's why their standards are set so high in Babylon. It's not even about love, right? They don't have that. In fact, it's not about, you know, to be honest, it's about, you know, you get a woman and as the scripture says, you get a possession and men get angry, you know, and this is why, you know, you see Jake getting blown away, man. Right? Let's go to Deuteronomy 28 and 15. This is a prime example of adultery. But but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and do all his commandments and his statutes which I commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon you. So we come down to the 30th verse. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her evermore, and no man shall save thee. Right? Let me see right here. No, Salaki. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and no man shall and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. So we can clearly see when you get into these situations, you get into the having a wife, and you get a divorce. You're an NBA player or whatever you are. Uh, another man's going to be with her. This is what the scripture says, and this is the curses. And then your own house that you built, you got to get out of there because now you may have children, and then she'll be in there with the other man. We see this all the time. So it doesn't pan out for you to be in these situations. It's just what it is. Let's go to Proverbs 26. Proverbs 6. Let's start at 20. My son, obey the commandment of your father, and do not disagree the teachings of your mother. Fasten them on your heart forever. Hang them around your neck, which, what are we taught now, man? So only elect is going to get this. When you walk around, they will lead you. When you lie down, they will watch over you. When you wake up, they will talk to you. Because the command is a lamp, the teachings are light, and the warnings from discipline are the path of life. To keep from you an evil woman, right? And from the smooth talk of a loose woman, okay? Do not desire her beauty in your heart. Do not let her catch you with her eyes, because that means she got you, right? Do not let her catch you with her eyes, right? And this is another translation. This is, other translations say different things. A prostitute's price is only a loaf of bread, but a married woman hunts for your life itself, right? That's why they'll go up and try to mess with these other celebrities and get paid, right? And they don't give a damn about you, man. It says, I'm going to jump on down. Can a man carry fire in his lap without burning his clothes? It says, so it is with a man who has sex with his neighbor's wife. None who touch her will escape punishment. Right? These men talking about messing with their coaches' wives. How bad does that get? That's crazy. And how is these players knowing who the coaches' wives are? I don't know. It's a whole lot of weird stuff going on. Whosoever commits adultery with a woman has no sense. Whoever does this destroys himself. An adulterous man will not disease and dishonor. Adulterous man will find disease and dishonor. And his disgrace will not be blotted out. Because jealousy arouses at a husband's fury. The husband will show no mercy when he takes revenge. So it's all about taking of what somebody else has. And they're nonchalant about this, they're laughing, and he's being serious, this NBA player, but it's real talk. That's just another level. That's just at a higher level. This madness happens on jobs, wherever you work, in schools. We hear of it happening in hospitals. They said Amazon women just getting ran through. The workers in those communities, they just bringing it all out. And this is what happened when Eve is out of control and there's no order in the community. There's no order in Israel, man. Right? There's no order amongst our people whatsoever. No amount of money will change his mind. The largest bribe will not satisfy him. So once you get to the point that a man is held dearly to his woman, right? That's why the scripture says a virtuous woman's price is above rubies, right? Because it's not about money when it gets to that point. It's about your partner, man. You can't say, okay, well, you know what? let's chalk it off. Give me $4 million. I'll be happy then. You slept with my wife, so you know what? It's all messed up. Give me give me some of your contract, right? Especially in that time that it's happening. Jake going to be ready to tear something up. So, at any rate, I just wanted to bring that out and just show you, we see how horribly wrong things have gone. And this is a product of Christianity. I remember a couple of Jakes I've spoken with out of the Christian church. They told me, throw out the laws. We don't need them anymore. All we need is Jesus. Well, what was the one you call Jesus all about? Which we say Yahushua. What was Yahushua all about? Was he not about upholding what the Lord set up, which was laws? That's why he became the sacrifice of it, because we as Israelites was going off in the law, just kept making sacrifices, unnecessary sacrifices, just doing all kinds of crazy things. So now we needed to bridge back through the faith in Yahushua. Right? And Yahushua is going to bring us back through faith. But show me the laws that Yahushua broke. Right? Especially as far as dietary laws. They got mad at him because he healed on the Sabbath. See, they got away with it, what was the laws was all about. But it's still, what he say in Luke 24 and 40? I'm come, basically, let me read that. I think it's Luke 24 and 44. I don't think I read that in a long time. Let me see what it says. So the Lord didn't come to destroy anything the Most High set up. He did change certain things in the law because we're still sacrificing, by the way. We're presenting our bodies as living sacrifices. It says, and he said unto them, these are the words which I spake unto you, when I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled, which were written in the laws of Moses and the prophets and in the Psalms concerning me. So yeah, he came and became a sacrifice for the children of Israel. But that fulfillment has happened, that fulfillment has happened, but the fulfillment, he still hasn't finished because he's coming back. But these are examples of what happens when we go against the Lord. When he said, mothers shall be harlots in the streets. This is what happens when there's no fear, there's no order, nothing is set up. It's completely out of control. All right, that's all I have on that. Shalom.